Hello, I'm back with episode number 6 of the DeFi Stablecoin Experiment. $1,000 in each of these DeFi platforms to find the best interest rate over 1 year. If you want to find out more, click in the link below to find episode number 1. So before we check our wallets, let's have a look at the markets at the moment and see what's been happening. So market cap is at 1.3 trillion. It's down around just shy of 8%, so 7.89% at the moment. Bitcoin dominance is at 45%, so not much change there. But the entire market has taken a bit of a smashing at the moment, especially in altcoins. They're getting absolutely hammered. And if we have a look at the Bitcoin chart at the moment and we go into the 1 week view in comparison to what we saw last week. So last week we were hovering around 36,000, and shortly after, a few days after that, it just plummeted down to around 29,000. I did have a buy order around 29,000 as well. It did kind of recover back to around 34, but it looks like it's going to have another downturn. There are many shorts in the market at the moment, so I reckon there's definitely going to be more of a drop in Bitcoin price. That's going to come in the next few days, so expect that. And I think because we didn't reach the 43, going past 43,000, I think for the next few months we're going to just see sideways movements from around under 40,000 to around 25,000. So anywhere between them for a few months. I don't think we're going to make any long highs anytime soon. I think that's in the past now, but I could be wrong. But I really do think we're just going to see sideways movements for the next few months. It's going to be a quiet time, and I think whales are just going to hold and they're not going to do much. There's so much manipulation in the market, so many shorts in the market as well, and we'll see what happens. But besides that, alts actually got way hammered in comparison to Bitcoin, which is why I always say to anyone new who's getting into cryptocurrency, always hold at least 25% of your crypto portfolio in Bitcoin. I would actually go and say even more than 25%. I'd say about 40 to 50% if you want to be safe, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin is the pioneer. It's got every single pairing as well. It's on every single exchange. Even if you hate it, you can't deny that Bitcoin is here. It's the god tier of cryptocurrency, and that is it. You won't see any flippening from ETH to Bitcoin. It's never going to happen. I really don't think it's ever going to happen. You're never going to see other alternative cryptocurrency overtake Bitcoin, unfortunately. But of course, this is my own personal opinion. But let's have a look at Ethereum at the moment, and if we go into the 1 week chart, it got actually smashed. So it smashed of around 14%, high of 2261, and then a low of 1743. Along with a lot of other altcoins, they also got absolutely smashed as well. So BNB also got smashed. It's now under $300. Now it's $281. And other notables like Uniswap, also a few of these DeFi platform tokens are getting smashed as well. So Uniswap, Solana, absolutely smashed. Polygon, absolutely smashed as well. This was around 188 at the all-time high, I believe, and that's only $1, almost hitting around $1. It's looking like it's gonna hit go even further lower down, so brace yourselves, everyone. But to put things in perspective, let's have a look at Bitcoin again. And it may seem all doom and gloom from here. It probably is going to be that for the next few months. But if we take a look at the perspective here, so I'm going to switch to a 1 year chart. This time last year, we were at $9,000 for this. Okay, we're currently at $32,000. So this time last year was 9,000. Have a think about that. We're actually just almost 300% up from where we were. And if we think about it, it's actually, I still think it's quite high, you know, and I think there could be a bigger drop at some point with Bitcoin and the whole entire crypto market at the moment, but I think we're still high if we compare it to last year. And if we go zoom out even more, we're actually very high at the moment. It looks like what's happened here, we hit the peak of around $63,000, and then we're hitting, I wouldn't say a low, I think it's still quite high, it's 32,000. I mean, prior to the 64, we were at our top was around just under 20,000 around here. So if you look at it from this perspective, it's actually doing, I think it's quite well. But if you were new and you joined in around January, you're probably going to be hurting. So I'd suggest you just hold, don't sell. If you sell, you're going to make a loss. If you did come in January, so I'd say it's about 6 months ago. Yeah. So if you came in, so around December it was around 24, right? So, and in January it hit around 40, which is crazy. So if you were new and you bought around here at this point, you probably would made a small loss, but not too much. But I would just say hold it and see what happens in the market. It's going to be sideways movement. Don't check your crypto portfolio. It's not going to look nice when it's all red. And stop buying those scam coins like those dog coins. I'm warning everyone not to buy those dog coins because they're just getting smashed as well. So that's my 2 cents for today. Let's check our wallets. So let's have a look at Compound on Ethereum network. With DAI we're at $1,009.09, and with USDC we're at $1,002.74 as well for this one. And if we have a look at the bonus, we're at $2.50, so that's around $1.25. It has gone down slightly because of the crash that's going on at the moment in the current crypto markets, but that's the beauty of this experiment. We're playing with stable coins at the moment, so we don't need to really worry about the crash that's happening. We're just making dollar at the moment. To Aave and our DAI, we're at a current balance of around $1,013.01 for this, and then with USDC we're at $1,001.94 for that. So it has increased very marginally, but it's not too much of an increase. We are at an available reward of 4.05 Matic to claim. So, and I think this has probably gone down a lot because it's now worth around $1 as we saw in the current crypto markets. So again, Aave probably one of the lower tier ones if you want to get interest on any of your stable coins at the moment. And moving on to MStable, we're at a balance of $1,011.54 for this. And the APY is actually just gone missing, but it was around 4.95%. So it has gone down, that APY. But still pretty good in terms of bearing interest. Next up, let's have a look at Autofarm, and let's have a look at our 2 liquidity pools. The first one being BUSD to USDT, and you can see that we've done $1,025.37 with auto rewards of around $4.07 for this, which is quite good, I think, especially in terms of auto rewards. Now the price of auto has gone down quite considerably. It's now down to $889. I think last week it was around $1,000, but because of the bear market, well, not so bear market, but sideways movement of the market at the moment, I think this could potentially go lower as well. So let's have a look at our BUSD to UST, we're at 1,036.71, which is quite strong also in comparison to that, and the APY for this is around 14.39%, which is still better than any bank or investment that you could probably make in a traditional market. Plus you also get the auto rewards of $4.12. I probably will start staking this auto reward, start claiming and staking these rewards, as someone in the comments did mention this, and if we stake our auto rewards, we can gain additional sort of interest on top of that as well. So if we put this all into a vault here, we get 20% on these particular rewards. So it's like interest upon interest as well. So pretty good in that sense. But not least, let's have a look at our Anchor protocol. We are doing very well with this particular one. We're at $1,020.04. So we're at an APY of 19.49%, which is very strong. If we compare it to a couple of weeks ago, we were around 17%, but it's actually gone up in comparison to all the other interest-bearing sort of protocols that's happening at the moment. And you can see our day, what we're getting daily has gone up slightly as well. It's gone up a few cents, so we're up at around 54 cents daily. In a week we expect to get around $3.82, and in a month around $16.57. And of course within a year we're expected to get around $198, which is very, very good. And plus, don't forget, this isn't capped. This interest rate, whatever we earn on top of this, also compounds. So it's a win-win situation for this. The interest rate is very strong. Although we don't get any sort of bonuses or rewards for this, I still think it's very strong, this particular protocol. We're gonna have a look at our calculations now. So let's do that. So let's have a look at these calculations. As you can see on the top, and no change with the top as well, we have Autofarm on the Binance Smart Chain, the best pool, BUSD to UST. We're at a current value of $1,036.71. That gives us a profit of around $36.71. If we minus the fees, it's actually $34, around $34, and a bonus because we get that extra auto. We also get $4.12, giving us a total. If we add these two together, we get $38.13, which is very good for 40 days, guys. Like, you're never gonna get this with a traditional bank if you're doing this with US dollar or even British pounds. I think the interest rate is probably something ridiculous like 0.01% or something. You never see this ever. Next up, we have at number 2 position is the other liquidity pool, which is BUSD to USDT, and that is at $1,025.37. And if we calculate everything, including the bonus that we get with auto, that gives us $26.60, and that's gone from previous position number 3 up into position number 2, and with a daily profit of around 63 cents, which is absolutely great because, you know, this is real passive income that you're making. I'm not doing anything, I'm just sitting around and I'm making 63 cents a day by not, you know, I'm just not doing anything. I've set everything up. This is true passive income. It's not like people say, oh, buying property and then renting it out is passive income. No, it's not passive income, because you still have to deal with stuff. You still have to deal with, what if the boiler breaks or something? You're gonna have to replace it, find a handyman, or have the estate agent come calling you saying the boiler's broken, what do you want to do? That's not passive income. This is true passive income. I'm sitting around doing nothing. I'm getting 63 cents on this liquidity pool. I set it up in a few hours, not even a few hours. I set this up in about 25 minutes. Pure passive income. And the same for Anchor protocol. I really like this protocol, you know. It's around 19.5%. Daily, I'm getting around 50 cents. Made a profit in over 40 days. I made $20.04. And if we minus all those fees, it's about $18.36, which is very good. Very, very consistent. And yeah, that's the same story for the previous one. MStable has gone down, you know, to around 5th place. It was in 4th position. However, I think Aave has increased it because it's got the extra bonus there for Aave. And it's the same story for Compound. They're both at the bottom because you remember the fees were just incredibly high back then. I think Ethereum fees have gone lower because everyone's moved over to all of these different networks that is happening. However, it's still very high if you compare it. I mean, you're still going to spend like $30-40 on a smart contract, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I would avoid anything on Ethereum again, unless you're doing hundreds of thousands of dollars in Compound. Then I probably would do it, but no, I'd avoid the Ethereum network for now. But those are the calculations. So number 1 goes to Autofarm yet again. And we're done with episode number 6. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, please hit that like button and remember to subscribe if you want to support this channel. I will see you next week. So farewell. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.